Hello, me mateys! Voovy Loovy here, climbing up the ranked doubles ladder in hopes to become the #1 Alcremie player. Am I right, me mateys? Oh, yes, I believe so too, me mateys. And today, well, this might not be a showcase to be the #1 player, but today I have a Mega Malamar video. Now, contrary to popular belief... oh dear, no, shut it down, me mate. No, okay. Contrary to popular belief, Mega Malamar can be used as a Psy-spam Pokemon. Now, I've already done the matches, me mateys, for this one. I thought I'd try to lead off a little bit more succinctly than my previous introduction. Considering what I went for, yes. So this one will be showing you, this session will show you, yes, Mega Malamar can work as a Psy-spam sweeper with that Psychic Terrain and Expanding Force sweeping moveset, right? It's not going to overpower anything by all means, right? And that's probably something I should have realized at the beginning of the video. But that's okay, me mateys. I wanted to try it out. And you do kind of need to build, like, not a team around making Mega Malamar do the work. Mega Malamar's a bit too smart for that, you know? It's got the big brain. It wants the other Pokemon to do the work, right? It's not quite team synergy, but it will work in a more Trick Room favored environment. Now, the team I'm running here is going to be a bit different to the one in the video at the start of the video, right? This is what I ended up going for. So we got the Mega Malamar with Expanding Force, Dark Pulse, and Superpower. Once Indeedee comes into the game, this is going to be so much better for Mega Malamar, right? Instant access to Psychic Terrain is just so good as a lead option for Malamar. Because what you can do, you can protect first turn, right? Switch into your speed control user, or even just use Trick Room on Indeedee, right? And then you get off the Expanding Forces with Malamar if you want to run no speed, right? And then if you need speed, you have Volcarona with Tailwind here. Volcarona Malamar's not too bad. However, as a lead option, Malamar does fall way short, not quite, like, it does fall short of the damage that you'd expect off of something like Charizard Y, right? So Charizard Y will out-damage Malamar because the Sun Boost just gives a bit more extra damage than a Psychic Terrain does, even though Expanding Force does do extra damage in Psychic Terrain. So to account for that, I didn't go with it in this video, but you would ideally run Helping Hand somewhere on the team, right? I had Helping Hand on... I believe it was Armarouge when I put it in. I didn't get to use it on Malamar, but that's alright. And that will increase the damage output that Malamar puts out if you need it. However, the setup for Helping Hand, Psychic Terrain, and Trick Room's a little bit too slow. So, what you could see, right? So, my plan was for Mega Malamar, right? You go for your lead is usually going to be the Meowstic and Malamar if you think you can get away with Malamar out-damaging the opponent. Otherwise, if you can't out-damage the opponent, then Audino and a friend is really nice. So Audino Alcremie, Audino Volcarona, and Audino Primarina, or even Audino Armarouge, right? And stick around for the team ID at the end, me mateys. We have a pretty standard Audino set here, all things considered, just Fire Blast. We do forego the Protect over the Helping Hand. That's just so that Malamar can do extra damage with the Expanding Force. We do get it off once, and and then Alcremie is pretty standard. You probably want to run Decorate over Fake Tears for the rest of the team, but Fake Tears would be nice for Malamar specifically. Very tough to set up though, because you do need Trick Room for that, and Alcremie to not be needed to click an attacking move, right? But Decorate's just there in case if you need it, right? Then we have the Meowstic. Now Meowstic's got Imprisoned Trick Room set. Imprisoned Trick Room, probably you could get away with screens and Psychic Terrain for this. I went with Imprisoned Trick Room because I thought that Mega Mawile was going to be a bit too much for Malamar to handle, considering that we're only running one fire type to cover for it, and no fire types previously. But yeah, Mega Mawile's going to be a problem, so Imprisoned Trick Room should stop the Mega Mawile, at least somewhat, right? And then Volcarona, your resident fire type of the team, this gets replaced by Espathra at first, and then also who then gets replaced by Armarouge, me mateys. Oh dear, I had such a silly strategy, never paid off, but that's okay, me mateys, we don't need to worry about the silly strategies not working, because that's how Pokemon goes sometimes. Now, I will tell you what it was. It was a opportunist low kick Lumina Crash set. So this was ideally in tandem with our Arbok, the Choice Scarf Arbok, who would make use of the Intimidate their Milotic, Intimidate their King Gambit, give the Espathra a +2 in special attack, or +2 in physical attack, and if you're King Gambit, we low kick you, and it's almost always a KO. And if you're Speedy King Gambit, it's always a KO, me mateys, at +2. And because of that, we are running Hasty on the Espathra. And then Lumina Crash Espathra is just so nice into those bulky special defensive teams. Really helps Malamar take them down a peg or two. And then, unfortunately, that Espathra doesn't get Tailwind as well, but that's kind of unfortunate. That's just how it is. And then Arbok. Well, Arbok's just Arbok, me mateys. We got it for Poison Jab duty on those Grimmsnarls. Didn't end up happening, but that's okay, me mateys. Now, testing this out, compared to what I did on stream, actually not on stream, but like compared to Light Screen Reflect, I didn't use it in this one, but I think Light Screen Reflect Meowstic is just a little bit better than Imprisoned Trick Room, because I found out towards the end of this video, well, you got to find out that Trick Room works better on a dedicated slot, not someone who's trying to roll compress Trick Room and Psychic Terrain, right? It can work, but you lose Meowstic fairly early on for that, and I don't think that's particularly worth it if you need to keep Psychic Terrain around. And then we have Volcarona and Armarouge. Armarouge was Expanding Force Trick Room set. You probably should run Protect over Helping Hand, but I went with Helping Hand in this one. I wanted to try it out, right? Beginning of the season, feeling really good with the experiments, right? Oh dear me, alright. Primarina is pretty standard, and then I went with Arbok in the first few matches. Oh no, me mateys. Choice Scarf Arbok to really put a damper on those Grimmsnarls, right? Get the Psychic Fangs, and get the Poison Jabs. Wonder what we're gonna do next, because we have Choice Scarf, and then we're good to go, me mateys. Oh dear, so as you can probably tell, yeah, it went okay. Let's get into the matches, me mateys. So, I'll see you at the end, me mateys. And yes, that will do for the preamble. Don't think I'm gonna... Well, I'm trying to keep this as minimally edited, but there will be a few cuts in between, because it is the beginning of the season, starting out in Pokeball rank. Pokeball and Great Ball rank contain bot matches, so I will be cutting those out, me mateys. So, stick around, hope you enjoy the matches, and let's get into the battles, me mateys. Let's get into the battles, me mateys. Just run Malamar and a friend. If it's looking too grim, oh dear. So, Trick Room, hey? Okay. Malamar only cares about the Clefable. And we can pretty much Choice Scarf their Trick Room option, which will be either the Armarouge or the Oranguru, right? Scizor's going to be a little bit of a problem, but we do have Alcremie's Mystical Fire for that. So I suspect it's going to be like Oranguru, Torkoal, or Armarouge, Oranguru, right? Then you want Clefable and Scizor. So my assumption is probably just going to give I don't think I want you. Maybe. No. I want you for Imprison. And then I want Arbok in the back for the Clefable, and then Alcremie should be fine here. I don't think we can get the last resort shenanigans here, but this should be okay. So essentially what we need to do on the Meowstic is imprison their Trick Room right off the bat. Unfortunately, we don't have Protects on the Meowstic, so we might lose it a bit prematurely. But yeah, Clefable and Oranguru, yeah, this is the lead I wasn't hoping for. Okay, Malamar, let's see what you can do. First of all, you're gonna have to switch, right? I don't want to risk anything going into Malamar just yet. So we'll go for the Imprison. This is just to stop Trick Room from going up this turn. Then we can swap out Meowstic later on if they decide to Moonblast it, right? What we could definitely see, they have like Dark Pulse on Oranguru. I don't think so, right? But your moves would be Psychic, Instruct, Trick Room, and then your choice of Coverage or Protect, right? Clefable, if it's Mega Clefable, it shouldn't be a Trick Room's Pokemon. Mega Clefable is very fast. And you have Scizor, okay. Well, very good. Alright, so here's the Arbok. Very good. We do get it in when Scizor comes out, so that's nice. Clefable does get Trick Room, so this is pretty nice for me. Oh, but they're just using Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Now's the time to switch out Meowstic, or I could set up Psychic Terrain this turn, right? We don't actually need to worry about what Scizor's doing with Psychic Terrain. But I think because Scizor is out, I think I just want to pile damage into this Clefable. They're gonna protect or do something different, right? And then Psychic Terrain to stop any bullet punches. If they're max speed Scizor, they can potentially outspeed us, but considering their team, I don't think so, right? Okay, Pangoro comes out for Clefable, so that's good on them. Mega Scizor, we don't have to worry about Bullet Punch, so this is very good for me, especially with Psychic Terrain. I forgot what I had on the Alcremie. I think it was Alluring Voice, but Alluring Voice should be okay here. Alright, they didn't click, yeah, okay, yep. There's the Bug Bite. Unfortunate, but Meowstic survives like a champ! Okay, very good. They didn't go for the Bullet Punch, so that's all good. Let's see. We can probably just keep on going for Poison Jab? On the Arbok slot, we can go into the Alcremie, and on the Meowstic slot, we can go into, I guess oh, not Malamar. Oh, no. Oh no. Okay, we'll have to take another turn with Arbok. That's unfortunate, but that's alright. And we want Alcremie on this slot. We need to set up Psychic Terrain again for the future, I reckon. Alright, so more Poison Jabs. The Pangoro is slowly going down. The critical hit kind of mattered for a 3-hit KO. But yes, that should be okay. And there goes my Berry. That shouldn't matter in this situation because they have, they got, whatchamacallit, they don't have Bullet Punch anymore. So unless if they have Ice Spinner, which I don't think they will, this should be pretty fun. And we're rocking Dazzling Gleam too, so what I can probably do, I can go back into... Ooh, no, I can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, that's right. I can go in for a Poison Jab and a Mystical Fire. Psychic Terrain's just so nice for Scizor in this situation. They can't really do too much into Alcremie without the terrain up, right? With the terrain up. But very good, they do protect this turn, so they do confirm a potential Mystical Fire, right? From most fairy types that run it. So what we could see here is potentially a switch. I think it's pretty safe to get in Malamar in this situation and still go for the Mystical Fire. Clefable's probably your switch out option though. But just in case if it isn't, I still think going for Mystical Fire onto that slot's pretty good, because I reduce your damage from Dazzling Gleam, and if you get Trick Room up, that's okay too. Okay, so Arbok will switch first because it's speedy, and they do switch out. It's most likely Clefable, yeah, but with a -1 in special attack, it's not gonna do too much with even with Dazzling Gleam, right? All right, no competitive. I don't think Clefable gets competitive. It's just the whatchamacallit, Wigglytuff. Do I want to Expanding Force? I think I can. They didn't go for the Trick Room, so I think this should be okay. And we'll just keep on reducing this Clefable's special attack, I'd reckon. They should be slower than Alcremie, maybe? If they're not, then Malamar will take a huge bunch of damage here, but that's okay. Alright, so good Expanding Force. It's not going to do terribly much into these specially defensive Pokemon, but that's okay. We just want Malamar to do some damage. Okay, very bulky Clefable. And we are faster than Clefable, so -2 Clefable's not going to do too much unless if it critical hits, right? Heal Pulse? Oh, so you can survive on your Armarouge. That's good. So that's the cover for Arbok, I'd reckon. That's okay. So now that Expanding Force is out of the question, we can still go into like Superpower. It's not going to do terribly much, but I think just going for a Protect this turn's pretty fine, just to weaken them, right? They don't need the Armarouge anymore, so I'm going to Mystical Fire that slot, expecting them to switch out into Scizor, because I did run out of Psychic Terrain turns, right? So this should be okay. Oh, it's Pangoro. Okay. Ooh, so it's probably a free switch in into Scizor then, if they're going for this. Oh, Heal Pulse. Yeah, I forgot about Heal Pulse. That's okay. Hopefully they don't have Defiant, but that's okay. We didn't call out the Scizor, but they did go for Pangoro. Pangoro... I don't think Pangoro has enough to KO a Malamar. But just in case, I think we can sacrifice the Arbok in this situation and protect with the Alcremie. Yeah, stalling out Trick Room seems fine here. Or, then again, I am kind of greedy. I want to go for Dazzling Gleam. Never mind, me mateys. No switch out on the Clefable, so I was right not to Mystical Fire that slot. Okay, so you have Scrappy on your Pangoro, which is pretty much expected. Storm Throw, so that should get the Arbok. Yep, not too bad. Now we can actually set up Psychic Terrain for our Malamar again for when the Scizor comes back. And you should be doing Heal Pulse, right? So Dazzling Gleam should get past the Heal Pulse any day of the week. Considering your Pangoro, even max HP Pangoro is not going to appreciate it. Yeah, it's Pangoro. Now, the only problem with this is that we still have turns of Trick Room left, right? 2 turns left of Trick Room. So, if you don't bullet punch the Alcremie this turn, right, I can get up Psychic Terrain, but it's got to be very difficult, right? I think I still risk it, right? No reason not to. We can switch out the Alcremie if I have second thoughts, but I think this should be okay. So you know we're going to probably go for your Mystical Fire, and we want to set up another Psychic Terrain. We do have priority, but they can go past it with that Bullet Punch. So if they don't want Psychic Terrain back up, they're going to have to go for the Meowstic. But will I protect the Alcremie is their question. It's a 50-50, me mateys, and I'm going to say they're going to go for the Meowstic. Because that seems a little bit more likelier, in my opinion, but it is a 50-50. If they target the Alcremie, that's very good. And they have Follow Me, so that's even better. I should have protected the Alcremie. That's alright. Bullet Punch the Alcremie. Alcremie should go down to Mega Scizor. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. Even still, we still prevent a little bit of damage, right? It's just not fortunate going into Bug Bite now. So this is exactly why you have a fire type like Armarouge over Espathra, right? This is the prime example why, me mateys. So that's okay. We can go for the Psychic into the Clefable this turn, right? Get rid of the Follow Me and protect on the Malamar. So this just gets rid of your Follow Me, right, for next turn, and we avoid the Bug Bite for this turn. Alright, so Dazzling Gleam goes off first, and then, yep, no worries. So it's probably just going to be Follow Me to avoid Superpower, right? Yeah, from that, we probably just lost the game from there. That's alright, me mateys. No worries. So I think Armarouge over Espathra. Oh, it would have been funny seeing the Espathra set, right? Anyway, I'm going to target the Expanding Force into the Scizor because Scizor is probably just a little bit more dangerous, especially considering that, well, that's what we need to target to faint, but it's not going to do that much damage. Steel type, yep, no worries, Malamar. Very good, so that will be the first loss for Malamar, unfortunately, and there he goes. Yep, not even your tankiness on Malamar can survive a Bug Bite. Very good. So they managed their Scizor very well this game. Kudos to my opponent. They were a really high-level opponent. They saw that they played very cautiously around Alcremie, right? And considering that we did have the Psychic Terrain, we could definitely stand in front of it no problemo, right? The thing I should have changed for that match is just keeping the Meowstic off the field whenever Scizor's around. Yeah, that's probably the only change I'd make. So after I got off the Imprison, Scizor comes in. Maybe there's a world where we can get away with Alcremie. Nah, but considering we needed Psychic Terrain, I think the play was to Psychic Terrain first, right? Considering they didn't even go for the Trick Room on the first turn, I think going for Psychic Terrain would have been better in that situation. They could adapt to that and just Trick Room on the second match, right? But I think that's fine. Another lead we can go for is Meowstic Espathra. It's not too bad of a decision. Raichu. Funnily enough, if it's Raichu X, we can bypass that with Prankster Psychic Terrain. Against me, though, oh no, me mateys. Oh no, Do I want to lead Malamar is the question here. We can probably get away with it, right? This is also another use case for Armarouge, right? Armarouge is just so nice here. Let's see. Most of your team is pretty slow. We could see a Trick Room lead. So I'm not opposed to at Malamar first. I kind of want to use Audino, actually. But there's two Steel types. That's just the problem. If it's Trick Room Mega Raichu X, we actually, all of our Pokemon underspeed it, so it's fine, except for the Arbok. Just in case if you are Raichu X, I don't see anything wrong with Arbok. Oh dear me, mateys. Okay, and then we can go for a Psychic Terrain setter. Probably Espathra. I think I'd prefer Meowstic though. Oh no, and we can add Espathra. Yeah, why not? Into 2 steel types? Why not? We're gonna be very, very weak to that Excadrill, if I'm suspecting it's Mega Excadrill. Oh no. Let's see what happens here, me mateys. Instant Raichu. Okay, very good. Oh no. Alright, Incin. Right. Funny thing is, we can probably just go for, it looks to be Raichu Y, considering this lead. In this situation, I think I just protect the Malamar, and then I go for the switcheroo on the, Incin. If they're Raichu Y, I don't think we'll be able to outspeed, but if they're Raichu X, we should be able to outspeed. This should be okay. Not for Arbok, but this should be okay. Yeah, Raichu Y. So that means, unfortunately, we'll just take a Zap Cannon to the face, and then Raichu will probably KO the Arbok any day of the week here. So, very good. They do click Fake Out onto the Arbok, unfortunately. And do they also go for Zap Cannon? Oh, Zap Cannon onto us. Okay. Right. So we are slower. Ugh, I don't like that. I probably should have led Meowstic here then. But I think we should be able to tank a nice Zap Cannon to the face on Malamar. And Dark Pulse is pretty much the only real option here, I suppose. And still go for the switcheroo, I think. I don't think you'd hard switch out your Incin, but yeah, this should be okay. Alright, let's see how we can do against Raichu Y. I don't think it's gonna do. Oh dear. Zap Cannon, yep. Take a lot of damage. Paralysis, and then Incineroar probably might just feint us with Flare Blitz, right? See how we go. It's not looking good. And we can get leftovers. Ooh, very good. Oh, just Darkest Lariat the Arbok. Oh no. And we get fully paralyzed. Okay. Well, that's not good, me mateys. Not very good at all. I think we need to switch out into Espathra to take the hit. And then we can probably just go for a Poison Jab onto this Raichu, since Darkest Lariat didn't do anything to the Arbok. So this is just a game of, please save me from Raichu Y. Yep, this should get the Arbok. Yep, no worries. Now we can actually get in Meowstic. Because most likely this will just get the Espathra quite a bit. Oh dear, oh no. Okay. We're slower than the Raichu Y, so we're just pretty much reliant on Malamar doing the work, I suppose. So let's go for a Protect, just in case if they do decide to go for our Espathra for whatever reason. Or we could let it faint too. Getting a Lumina Crash would be pretty nice. And then we can go for a Psychic Terrain. Oh dear me mateys. Alright, Zap Cannon. Yep, they did go for the Zap Cannon onto the Meowstic, so that's just very unfortunate for my team. Alright. And then Citrus Berry. We still won't live the next Zap Cannon, but that's okay, V-Babies. Go for the Lumina Crash. That does a lot of damage into Raichu, though. And then we can just probably aim for a Trick Room, right? Let's see. They probably want to Volt Tackle the... No, Volt Tackle. Zap Cannon the Malamar. I don't think it's still worth going for the Trick Room considering the rest of their team. But we'll still go for the Psychic. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, me mateys. Let's see if they do click Zap Cannon into the Meowstic. Ah, no, they do. Very good, me mateys. So that will be game then. Oh, very good. Okay, we need Armarouge. We definitely need Armarouge. Oh dear, me mateys. Oh, that's very good. Okay, very good. Alright, let's let them take us out, and then we'll go on to the next match. Yeah, Espathra, I was kind of thinking what would happen. They see Intimidate, right? Alright. Yeah, see Intimidate from Arbok, bring out a King Gambit, right? You boost the Espathra with Loki. Can we get the King Gambit? But my opponents are a little bit too good for that, right? So it will not work out in my favor. So what I'm going to do, me mateys, I think I will just go for the superpower. And my superpower will be to bring back Malamar into a much better light. Oh, they had Corviknight too. Oh, very good. Yeah. So the thing, I guess you could say that the main thing that my opponent was probably expecting me to do, to think that they were going for Trick Room, right? And they held up their end of the bargain very well on that regard. They made me thought they were going for Trick Room, so I ended up losing because of that. Very good, me baby. So I'm just going to switch out my Espathra, unfortunately, for Armarouge. So while I'm in this bot match, me mateys, one thing I've noticed with Malamar, the reliance on Psychic Terrain without Indeedee just feels bad, right? But me mateys, I believe in the Psychic Terrain Mega Malamar, and that's what probably will be a little bit threatening in Psy-spam. It's very niche and it can work, and I think it's just a little bit better than Superpower, even though I'm going for Superpower in this video, but that's okay, me mateys. Alright, let's continue on with the video, me mateys. Mega Malamar, yeah! Okay, me mateys. I think I've climbed up more from just going in those bot matches than actual wins, but that's okay. Oh dear. Alright. Psy-spam into Meowstic. Yep, okay. Let's see, the Basculeton's going to be a bit of a problem, and so is that Charizard. So I think we can still try and get away with Psychic Terrain first, and Armarouge Primarina should be able to deal with the rest of their team. The only issue with this is if you are that final Gambit Staraptor. If you are, losing Expanding Force will feel a little bit bad, but we can switch over to Superpower if necessary. Yeah. This should be okay. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, Meowstic's always going to feint to Final Gambit if they choose to do so, right? No need to worry about that, I suppose. We just don't have Psychic Terrain, which is the main thing of this strategy, but alright, that's right. Alright, so are you going to be Final Gambit Staraptor is the question. Let's see. Well, close combat won't affect me that much. Taunt will, though. So you need to charm your Staraptor in order to make me feel like it's going to do a lot of damage. I think Side Charming still works through Prankster, so Expanding Force and Psychic Terrain might be beneficial here. Might. If you Charm, then that's going to be a problem for my team here. If you Tickle, then we can survive a Brave Bird. That should be okay. So it is Mega Staraptor instead of Charizard, so that's okay. So they go for the Tailwind first, so that's good. That means we survive the turn anyway. We can Trick Room next turn then. And as long as they don't click Final Gambit for whatever reason, we should be fine. Yeah, Close Combat. We should be fine into that. Yep, thank you, Malamar. And Expanding Force will do a lot of damage, even through +1. Yep. Oh, very good, Staraptor. And Malamar. Very good. Taking down the Staraptor like that. Oh, dear. So, I think we can just get away with a Protect. They didn't Tickle. They probably should, right? And we'll go for a Trick Room. Tickle, Charm. If you Charm, that's very bad for me, but this should be okay. So you see the Protect coming from a mile away. Here's your Moonblast. Do you Faint the Meowstic in this situation? Nope, you do not, because you target the Malamar. Very good, so we get off the Trick Room. And then that should be Malamar's game from here. Now, we could have Helping Hand on the Meowstic rather than the Armarouge too. That's very much a better thing to have instead of Imprison, right? And that's probably what I will run in the future if I decide to go more with Mega Malamar. So, very good. We can just send a Psychic really anywhere we choose. But I think going into Armarouge on the Meowstic slot's just so good for us. Double Expanding Force is going to work absolute wonders for us. Very good, me mateys. Good on ya, Malamar, showing Mega Staraptor who's boss. Yeah, really good into Mega Staraptor. Yeah. Not so good into, the other things I've encountered today, but that should be okay. Meowscarada, a problem, but not too bad. Basculegion's more of the issue here. Because they do have that Aqua Jet. But it is female Basculegion, so Aqua Jet from female adaptability Basculegion shouldn't Faint the Malamar, unless if it's critical hits, again. So I probably just want to Expanding Force it, right? Or just Dark Pulse. They both do the same damage, funnily enough. Oh, no, Dark Pulse is still stronger. Never mind. It's a 50% boost, so that's okay. And we'll go for the Flamethrower. Very good, me mateys. Yep, there goes the Meowscarada. Good on my opponent for sticking it through. Always got to stick it through, especially when you're beginning off in Pokemon Champions. Always good to have you on board, me mateys. And Basculegion doesn't faint to the Dark Pulse, so we will just take... Oh, but they flinch. Oh, that's unfortunate. They could be faster than us here. I mean... slower than us and might just underspeed us, but they choose to forfeit, so that's okay, me mateys. Very good. Expanding Force, Malamar, me mateys. It will work when it needs to. Maybe you need like a more traditional Psy-spam sweeper, right? Maybe you need Indeedee for this to really work, but I think this is one of Mega Malamar's best niches, right? Apart from like superpower spam, right? I just don't think it's worth using superpower. It's kind of like Staraptor in that regard. If you keep on using Close Combat, if you get hit by something really powerful, it's just going to tear down through your defenses, right? And Rain Mega Swampert with potential for Mega Raichu Y. Now, unfortunately from before, we do know that Raichu Y is a big problem for us. Oh dear. So we do have, unfortunately, Fire Blast for this team, but we should be able to go through and Trick Room there. And then you probably want to lead Pelipper Raichu, and then switch out the Pelipper for Archaludon against my team. I think leading Primarina is not too bad if I can get up Trick Room. Then we can have Malamar and Meowstic in the back. Yeah. So, Audino's pretty much locked into Life Duty. I don't see how we can get away with Fire Blast in this situation. And if we had Thunder Gaming, then Lightning Rod would quickly take care of that for us, right? So, it's probably going to be... Ooh, Sableye Archaludon. Okay. Right. Rain Dance Sableye is a little bit of a problem, but that should be okay. Yeah. Because in this turn, you definitely just fake... Either if you fake out an Electro Shot, that's not really going to faint the Audino, but you should Rain Dance Electro Shot the Primarina, right? So let's see if they do that in particular. Yeah, Rain Dance Electro Shot into the Primarina, so okay. We might lose the Primarina next turn, especially against Archaludon, but that's okay. Let's see who they target. Audino will never faint to a +1 Electro Shot. That's alright. Very good, me mateys. Alright. Now we can switch out the Audino and hope that they don't have Disable on their on their Sableye, I guess. Because a superpower from probably half should faint it, but if they... Nah, I think it might be a bit safer going into, just hard swapping into Meowstic, just a double switch. Because if they Encore or disable us, Encore us into Protect, that's not very good for our offensive threat into their team. Yeah, they did Encore, so that's very good. Okay. And Electro Shot should be going into the Primarina slot, so Meowstic should be able to tank a +2 Electro Shot now. Yep. Very good. Oh, barely! Oh, boy, okay. Right. I think we always Mega Evolve, Superpower the Archaludon. Let the Meowstic go down, but we have to Psychic Terrain first. This should prevent us from getting Encored in the future on Primarina or stuff like that. Superpower should be nice. It should do about half, unless if you're like max bulk. They do Will-O-Wisp the Malamar, but unfortunately because we are Dark typing, Will-O-Wisp will not connect. So that's good. And then Superpower. Not too bad, not too bad. So now we can just go for either Dark Pulse or Expanding Forces. Okay. +3. I think Malamar might be able to barely survive. It's gonna be close. Looks like that is going into the Malamar. No, into Meowstic. Okay, very good. No more Psychic Terrain, so we will have to make use of it right as it is now. Okay. We go into the Primarina and just go ham into this Sableye. No, Archaludon, right. I think we just Dark Pulse this Sableye in this situation and Moonblast the Arch. If we're really worried about the Arch, we can double up into it, but I have a feeling that Primarina should be able to get the KO. Ooh, let's see. Will-O-Wisp. You probably have Light Screen then. I'm gonna risk it. We do have a few turns of Trick Room left, so that's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Yeah, doesn't feel good, but that's alright. We are protected by Psychic Terrain, and we still would be protected by being a Dark type too. Yeah, so it's not a feint. So very good that I did go for the double up. And now we just need to click Expanding Force while last turn of Trick Room. Okay, well we can definitely put in a Moonblast into the Sableye slot, no problemo, right? Unfortunate that we had to like use up so many Trick Room turns, but Malamar should be okay. Alright. We don't even need to do that then. They should protect their Basculegion, but in case that they don't, I'm just going to send a Hyper Voice. Get some chip damage in case that they switch out the Sableye. There should be Basculegion, Swampert. Encore. Yeah, we're protected by Psychic Terrain, so we're pretty good to go for that, me mateys. And Hyper Voice just does so much damage, and then we can go for a Dark Pulse, no Protect, and Basculegion's down. Very good. This one's a lot less tankier than the female one. Very good that we encountered from last match. Very good. Alright, and now, now we kind of hope that, oh, never mind. I was about to say, now we kind of hope that Swampert just doesn't wave crash us under rain, right? But it doesn't look like they brought it in, so very good, me mateys. Oh no, okay. Ooh, Delphox. The Ninetales is scary for Malamar, but we don't think we need to worry about it. I think the best case scenario for us is quite literally just Malamar Meowstic. You'll levitate, so you don't get boosted by Psychic Terrain anyway, unless if you don't Mega, which is really smart. And then Armarouge and Alcremie seem pretty fine here. Unfortunately, Primarina's not very good, even though there is a Ninetales. They could have Freeze Dry, or they could have that Heliolisk, right? And then there's Serena too, so that's just problematic for me. Or at least the Primarina. So I think Life Orb Alcremie should be able to do wonders here. If we need to Mystical Fire the Delphox, we can. Otherwise, the rest of their team looks pretty weak into Mystical Fire, actually. Mystical Fire and then Dazzling Gleam for those who aren't weak to it. Except for Tinkerton. Yeah. Dazzling Gleam for everyone but Tinkerton, pretty much. Oh dear me babies. Oh, very good. Okay, Tink and Delphox. Okay, I think we just go for Protect on Malamar and Trick Room on the Meowstic. It could be likely that you're going for the Fake Out on the Meowstic too, because Meowstic does get Fake Out. Are you expecting me to go faster though? Because Meowstic's pretty fast. I have a feeling you're going to Mega Heat Wave and Fake Out the Meowstic. Meowstic would be nice for Expanding Force, but I think we can just get away with Trick Rooming. So it is Mega Delphox. Heatwave or Flamethrower will do a lot of damage. And who do you Fake Out, me mateys? I reckon they Fake Out the Meowstic. No, they Fake Out the Malamar! Oh, very good. So the Protect was very good. Very good, me mateys. Okay, Nasty Plot's not good for me. But Malamar, don't underestimate the Malamar, me mateys. Alright, so we go for the Dark Pulse. Heat Wave shouldn't KO at +2, but Play Rough will. So I'll just go for Psychic Terrain anyway. No, I think I switch into the Armarouge here. So you're probably just going to go for a Play Rough into the Malamar and just going for a Heat Wave, right? Let's see what they choose to do. Protect on the... yeah, that's okay. They need to switch it out then. They're probably relying on the Play Rough to do the most damage then. So here comes... ooh, Gigaton! Okay, never mind. Oh, that's a lot of damage though. Okay, I think... they probably want to switch into their Ninetales now. Let's see... I still go for the Dark Pulse into you, even if you do switch out into your Ninetales. And Flamethrower should barely get the Tinkaton. It might be support Tinkaton, so it might survive. But we are max special attack, so it should get the Tinkaton. Okay, they're Ockerberry, so they will survive regardless. Okay. Let's see if Malamar survives then. It's got to be close. Yeah, Delphox doesn't go down thanks to its huge special defense. And Flash Fire goes onto the Tink. Very good. Not too bad. But funnily enough, we get Mold Breaker, so it doesn't really matter anyway. But we will take a Heat Wave to the face. Armarouge avoids like a champ though. Oh my goodness. Okay, we still don't need to worry about the Tinkaton even though it has Flash Fire. Really weird like that, but yeah, it works like that, me mateys. Alright, Alcremie should be able to go well here. We'll just Mystical Fire and then another Flamethrower. Yeah, because we're Mold Breaker now. Yeah, that should be good. So you do to protect the Delphox, very good. Just to stall out Trick Room, do you protect your... no, okay, very good. And then another Flamethrower for this Tinkaton. Yep, very good, me mateys. Yeah, probably Oblivious would have been the better ability to give me, but who am I to say, right? Who am I to say? You probably expected that too, right? Alright, so, Gliscor. Okay, I think just Dazzling Gleam and Expanding Force, no, Flamethrower. Flamethrower, the Delphox should be okay here. You might have Wide Guard too, but I think that's okay. So Dazzling Gleam should do about 10%. Oh, very good at Alcremie, onto the Delphox I mean. And then, we should be able to get the Delphox with a Flamethrower. Oh, good on ya, Armarouge. Oh, very good, very good. And with how much damage Alcremie did, we could just close this out with Alcremie now. Armarouge takes a chunk, but that's okay. We do have another Trick Room user in the back if we needed it. Unfortunately, Alcremie also takes half too, so that's not very good. Alright. In this situation, I still go for the Dazzling Gleam, and... oh dear. Because you're just going to click Earthquake, right? Let's see... I still go for the Dazzling Gleam regardless, and I think I have to switch into the Meowstic here. Yeah, no, that is unfortunate. Okay, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's okay, me mateys. Alright, let's see how much. Chop Kick onto the Alcremie. We don't survive. That's unfortunate. So single target Earthquake will do enough for Trick Room to not go off then. Ooh, hold on a minute. Meowstic might be able to survive. Yeah, we needed Protect on Armarouge, but that's okay, me mateys. Let's go for the... No, you're just gonna survive on Gliscor, right? Drop kick. Well, I brought it on for a reason. Let's see if it works. If we can get the Gliscor, that'd be nice. I don't think it will work though, but this is kind of a Hail Mary play, I guess. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, that's okay, me mateys. Alright. Oh, Meowstic moves first! Oh, we get the Gliscor! It's not over, me mateys! Oh no! Oh no! And knockoff will go down, make us go down, so unfortunately we still might lose out though because of that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, and we still have our... Oh no, me mateys! Oh, me mateys! Oh well, that was a good game though. That was a very good game. I'm happy to lose this. Yeah, knockoff will get the Armarouge. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world, me mateys. Very good. I think I did need that helping hand, right? Even if we weren't... I mean, even if we were faster, if I knew I was faster than the Gliscor, the helping hand wasn't going to KO consistently from that range, I'd reckon, considering we needed Life Orb to get it down to 51%. I'm just going to look that up very quickly. Yeah, we definitely needed helping hand for that KO, so it was definitely still in their favour at the end there. But very good, me mateys. That's exactly the type of shenanigans I'd expect from my opponents here. But very good. You can sort of see how Malamar would work with that expanding force team. Alright, so already Volcarona's not too bad. We would have preferred Armarouge, funnily enough. Oh no, me mateys. Okay. Well... Do you need... Well, you probably still need the Charizard... What? No. What am I thinking? All Sun, so you could probably just lead like Whimsicott or even your Incineroar. If you fear the Malamar, might be Tauros, maybe? I don't think you'd lead Tauros. Heatwaves and Bug Buzz is still not very good into this. So... Might lead the Audino, might try for Malamar? No. What I try... I think I try for Meowstic. Audino, Primarina, Meowstic, and... Yeah... No way to change the weather, so Primarina's not actually going to do that much damage here, but should be okay. Maybe. Probably. We're not too worried, me mateys. Alright, let's see how we go. That's a nice angle. Alright, Charizard and Whimsicott. Alright, pretty standard Trick Room. Oh? Trick Room. Alright, so Mega Charizard Y, right. A Solar Beam from Charizard Y should not KO the Primarina unless if it's max special attack. And considering you have Whimsicott, you might just be max special attack because of Tailwind, right? So going for a Trick Room here seems pretty okay. And then we always protect. So it is Charizard Y, so we do just stall out a turn of Sun, but they might see this and go for a double up into the Audino slot, right? The aim here is to get a good board state where we can just go Psychic Terrain and Expanding Force. So we don't need to worry about Trick Room thanks to Audino now. Solar Beam does come out. Hyper Voice will only do about 20 to 30% on the Charizard in Sun, so we need to be mindful of that. What I can do, I can go for a Fire Blast into the Whimsicott, and we're gonna have to take a Solar Beam anyway. We could go for Psychic, but I just don't think that's gonna do enough damage. So a Hyper Voice should be not the best option, but it's kind of the only option I have at the moment. So, oh, Fire Blast connects me, mateys. Oh, goodness. Oh, now, oh, very good Audino. Oh, we love your Audino. Oh, no. And then Hyper Voice does get the Whimsicott, so that's not too bad. Audino with the fire coverage. Mateys. I think that critical hit mattered on the Whimsicott, which is very unfortunate, but, well, we appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it. Thank you, Primarina. Now, are you max special attack? No, not max special attack. Looks like timid, so very good. We will take another one. I mean, Charizard will take another Hyper Voice pretty handily. Let's see. Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is problematic, but we still have Fire Blast. And I want to stall out this Sun just a little bit longer on the Primarina, so I'll just protect this turn and go for another Fire Blast. Doesn't matter if Fire Blast doesn't connect this turn, we're just stalling out the Sun. So do you Sucker Punch the Prim? Yes, you do. Very good, me mateys. Very good. Okay, very good. And Fire Blast. Oh, look at that damage. Good on you, Audino. Oh my goodness. Fire Blast, Audino. Oh no, me mateys. You still go for the Sucker Punch, right? No reason not to. I think we can probably just get away with Hyper Voicing anyway. I don't think you'd want to protect your King Gambit. Though, if you knew what I had in the back, you'd definitely want to, right? But I'm just gonna go for a Hyper Voice anyway. The Charizard is at a range where we can KO it with Expanding Force. Helping Hand Expanding Force anyway. Oh, Quick Claw activates! And Sucker Punch goes off. Oh no. And we do faint on the Primarina, but that's okay. We can go for another Fire Blast, which connects handy-dandily. Very good, me mateys. No need to worry about King Gambit. And even if we did have to worry about it, we had Superpower on our Malamar. Very good, me mateys. And Dragon Pulse. I think they were expecting to hit the, No, they weren't No, never mind. No. What if I megged the Audino? Oh, where's your Heat Wave? Oh no, me mateys. Okay, well, very good anyway. I think I still go the Meowstic. I can go for Psychic Terrain and then proceed to go into Malamar, I suppose. Yeah, that's easy Malamar bait there. Very good, okay. Go for a Life Dew on Audino to recover all the damage that they might do to us, and then Psychic Terrain. No need to Psychic the Tauros just yet. We do have the Malamar for it. And that's what I'm going to try and aim for in this situation. They should, like, close combat the Audino. Audino will survive thanks to Choppleberry. And then next turn we can Trick Room on the Meowstic. And depending if they click Weather Ball into it or not, we will just survive anyway. So they need, like, a Raging Bull and a Weather Ball to faint either of us here. Tauros goes for Earthquake, so that's not going to do too much damage into the Audino. Let's see how much it does to the Meowstic. Yeah, not too much onto the Meowstic either. And that was a critical hit on the Audino too. Heat Wave? It misses the Audino. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Meowstic doesn't go down, but that's okay. Gives us another turn to use Psychic on the Charizard in this situation, because they're most likely going to target the Audino because it used Trick Room last. And that's exactly what I'll go for again here. Go for the Psychic onto this Charizard. And me mateys, the more I play this team, the more I think a dedicated Trick Room user is better off for the team, right? Because having Meowscarada also as a Trick Room setter just feels a little bit weird for the Meowstic, not Meowscarada. Yeah. Critical hit, but Audino doesn't care about Earthquake. Oh, very good. So now we can just get in Mega Malamar. Very good. And Helping Hand, Expanding Force should take them both out, really. Alright. No life duty today, Audino. My apologies. And we'll go for the Expanding Force. We'll choose it directly onto the Charizard. It should... they should probably protect, but yeah, we shouldn't faint to a Raging Bull even without the Sun, so that's okay. Alright. Me mateys, so Malamar, not too bad. You still do go down to like other stronger Megas, right? Like Mega Raichu Y, you're still not going to outdamage Mega Raichu Y, but you do have very niche coverage in the Expanding Force set, right? This will go really good for those Psy-spam teams in the future. Especially when Indeedee rolls around, right? If Indeedee comes into the game, then Expanding Force is just so good. And for that reason, right, me mateys, you can just go Expanding Force, Knockoff, and Superpower. Because what's going to happen when Indeedee gets into the game, Rillaboom will also come into the game, right? And Rillaboom loves to run Assault Vest for whatever reason. So you can just knock off the Assault Vest with Malamar, Expanding Force the next turn when you get up another Psychic Terrain if you switched out the Indeedee, right? And then just go ham with that. And if you really need to, right, you can just Superpower the Rillaboom. So Malamar's not too bad in Psychic Terrain. Very niche, but it's also like a good option for a Trick Room Psy-spam team, right? So Indeedee, Armarouge, and your choice, like Hatterene too. Hatterene's not going to appear on my team anytime soon, me mateys. Even though I've got it in the boxes, maybe I should forego the little lore I have with it, but that's alright, me mateys. It's my headcanon, that's okay. Oh dear. But yes, so that will be it for Mega Malamar, me mateys. Quite, you see where it can't do well, right? It cannot act as something to out-damage the opposing Pokemon. It's just not going to take the trade well. Base 98 attack, especially without max investments, just not going to hit as hard, right? You probably want to have it as an endgame sweeper, right? So have your Hatterene, have your Indeedee, or whatever. Have your Hatterene, have your Trick Room lead. Try and take down as much of the opposing Pokemon as possible. The main threat to it will be the Gholdengo, but that's what Malamar's for. You can go for a nice and simple Dark Pulse into the Gholdengo. Unfortunately, we didn't get to take down the Gholdengo easily today, but that's alright, me mateys. And you'd probably just want max special attack, right? Forego the defenses, use Light Screen on one of your Pokemon. So if you have Klefki or Meowstic, go with Light Screen over Imprison. And what I might do, just for this team in particular, I'm going to send out the rental code for it, or replica code. So this is the Mega Malamar team I went with today in this session. Really unfortunate that Arbok didn't really do terribly much at all. So, of course, we had to switch out the Arbok, and of course, we had to switch out... Oh, well... We had to switch out the Espathra too. I don't think we could have gotten away with Espathra anyway. But do note that Espathra is very nice with Opportunist in some situations, right? Really good into those Milotics who love to see Intimidate, right? If you run Intimidate, you can go Opportunist Espathra and just start Lumina crashing everything. Lumina Crash at +2 is very deadly, and it's sort of like a glass cannon in that case if you decide to run the Focus Sash set. But yeah, otherwise, me mateys. Mega Malamar, this is designed for a Psy-spam team, right? So ideally, you'd probably have Hatterene over a Pokemon of your choice, probably the Primarina slot. And then Armarouge for Volcarona. You can have Meowstic, but probably in this case, you probably want Whimsicott, right? Because it is resistant to ground, and ground is what gets the not the Volcarona, the Armarouge. And then Alcremie's on the team because of course, it's Alcremie. It's always got to be on the team, me mateys. Very good. Yeah, so Malamar's damage output into the enemy team is a little bit lackluster at base 98, right? You have ways to get past that with Expanding Force, but when you're stuck on something like Dark Pulse, do be aware that you're not probably going to get as many one-hit KOs as you would like. So I'd probably suggest increasing the special attack. Just go max special attack and max HP. Otherwise, this should do good generally. And you probably also want Imprison on the Meowstic to go for something like Light Screen. In this sort of situation, I think it's beneficial to go for Light Screen over Reflect because you're running Superpower on the Malamar, so you can boost up your defenses if you need to. However, do be aware that Malamar will just go down to Scizor, right? Any bug moves that they choose to go to, no matter if you have Light Screen or Reflect, you'll just go down to Bug Buzz or even Bug Bite from Scizor. Do keep that in mind, me mateys. The rest of the team's pretty standard for my channel, except for Fire Blast Audino. Am I right, me mateys? Oh, very good, Audino. Audino had a very good time, and Alcremie didn't do too bad either. And then, of course, Primarina. Primarina's not too bad. Had to avoid a Archelodon there. And then Volcarona didn't quite get used in this video, but you can replace it for Armarouge, and nobody will say a thing. I hope. Oh, very good, me mateys. Yeah. Alright. So, me mateys, after this video, it will be Mega Lopunny. And Mega Lopunny is going to be very, very interesting considering it is one of the fastest Pokemon I will ever use. It's even faster than Meowscarada, so that's going to be interesting to see if I go for a Trick Room or not. Oh no, me mateys. I don't think I can get away with it, but you never know what we could come up with. You never know. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of how to use at least Psy-spam Malamar, right? It will go down to Mega Raichu Y. It will also go down to Mega Raichu X because its physical defenses aren't that good. Ideally, you'd have screens for that, right? So you'd have screens, a screen setter like Grimmsnarl or Meowstic, your choice, right? And then set up the Psychic Terrain at some point. Probably you have screens Meowstic with Psychic Terrain and Psychic, right? Forgo the Trick Room. You save Trick Room for a dedicated setter. And then you let your Trick Room lead wipe out as much of the enemy team as possible. And then let Malamar do the rest of the work, right? Because most of the time, if it's not Goldango, then it's going to be a bug type, usually Scizor, right? Watch out for... If you're not running light screens, watch out for Charizard Y's damage output. And also too, watch out for Mega Audinos. I have to say, Mega Audino against Mega Malamar is not very good for Malamar. Despite what it looks like, right? Malamar can't really do anything to Audino. Audino soaks up everything. Even like base Audino can soak up a superpower. And then Mega Audino doesn't care about superpower, even at like +3, right? And then can just feint you in return with Dazzling Gleam. And be careful if Mega Audino is running Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss will just... You'll never get past Mega Audino with Draining Kiss on Mega Malamar, mateys. So very good, very good. It's an uphill battle for Mega Malamar, but it can work, right? it will not out damage opponents, like I've said before, yada yada yada. And I think, because I've repeated myself, I'm gonna end it there, me mateys. Yeah. Just so I'm not blathering on into the sunset, I suppose you could say. So very good, me mateys. That will be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure Malamar does too. Malamar's got a bit of a bad reputation and can kind of see why. But I'm not complaining, me mateys. I do enjoy what Malamar had to offer. But I do have to say I do prefer Indeedee over the Malamar any day of the week. But that said, when Indeedee does come out, I'll give Malamar a second go, and we can try and make it work then and see if my theory was correct. Because you know what they say, Malamar's only at 10% of his power, me mateys. And with that, I better say goodbye before the video runs too long. So, very good. Thank you so much for watching, me mateys. I'm Voovy. I will see you in the next one. Ta and ta-ta.